Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180, and
The Fallen Fed. Hey guys, what's up?
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Quickie Mini
A
episode
Quickie
21.
Mini 21.
All right, who else is here? I'm sorry, I just jumped on that. What am I doing?
This is just an echo.
Echo,
Come on,
echo,
come on,
echo.
handsome. Pipe in here.
It's 80s, baby. What's going on?
Oh, and your favorite prospect playing with myself.
It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing?
I think we're all sad. We're all sad, right? We're sad.
Yeah. I'm pretty bummed out. I'm not gonna lie. I've had better days. What about you guys? How you guys doing today?
I'm all right. Ready to get the weekend started.
Dario?
Yeah, same. I mean, yeah.
Hey, I'm interjecting with a random thing that we should absolutely talk about. Where I listened to Mervine the other day, and I clicked the little bell, and I clicked all instead of personalized on there, and I just got a notification on YouTube. I got a notification in my email about
Whoa.
the live show. So we definitely need to tell people that Mervine's on top of it, man. This is good.
Mervine, the man, the myth, the legend. And Mervine's been, man, he's been around how long, Ernie? He's been around for a long time.
Oh, absolutely. Long time.
He's been listening
Yeah.
for a long time. So, huge shout out to that man for that and for, helping us out with that. So, definitely click the bell, click all, and that way you'll know when it's time to hang out. So, where do we want to start today? McFarland?
Sure,
what
why
did you
not?
say?
I've been dying to talk about McFarlane.
Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, we got Mafex Captain Marvel, or I mean, Shazam.
That looks so good.
It really does. It really does. They really like, yeah, it looks spot
And
on.
like I don't know, I wasn't on the show back when I wasn't a prospect back when the movie came out, but it's one of the DC movies that I enjoyed. I thought it was a really fun movie, so I dig it. I did not pre-order this figure, but I think I'm going to be picking it up. So
Yeah, I also enjoyed the movie. It was I went. It was just me and my daughter that went and saw it, and we had a great time. But this thing looks nice. I was like weary about the prototype images. I'm like, we'll see what happens when it actually comes out. And this looks better.
yeah, no, it looks even better than the solicitation images, which looked great.
Yeah, this looks better than what they tried to sell me on. So, what do you think about this, Dario?
I think it looks damn good. Like the head sculpt is like the one thing that I noticed right away when I saw these images last night. Like I think it was like right after you guys were done with the show that they came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, like what is this? And then I saw it was a Mayfest. I was like, what? I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, it looks like you got a little buff Chuck right in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's killer. It just looks really, really good. I'm impressed. This is good. This is a good thing. Maybe they'll, we're on a swing to better. They just seem to be improving more and more over there at Mayfix, yeah?
I actually just recently opened up my Mafex the Deadpool, the one that's based off
The
of that.
comic?
The Guri Huru or whatever. I'm saying it totally wrong, but like that figure is that like it's a great toy. Mafex was hit or miss for a really long time, but man, they've been knocking some stuff out of the park. Like little QC things here and there mostly, but like their toys in general have just been so much better these days.
Yeah, I remember the old days, the horror stories where you'd literally open it up and it would just crumble in people's
Yeah,
hands.
I have that, the original Christian Bale Batman and the Spider-Man that they'd put out then too, and they were both like they fell apart and they were so frustrating.
Hmm. What do you think, Ernie?
It's no great American hero, but it's all right. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just
Wow.
kidding. This
I was
is
just saying it looked good. Wow, this guy. Sheesh.
no, this is amazing. Like I know we say to step up the game and everything, but like this is a little bit whole different level, that head sculpt.
Oh, this is a hold my beer moment is what this is.
Yeah. Really nice. Really nice. Now, what were they showing off about the cape? Is a cape cloth wired?
Oh, it's definitely wired.
It's wired and it's got that pattern on it. I think that they're just kind of showing off how cool, like it's really well done.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, just like
I mean,
Jamie
it
said,
looks
hold
kind
my
of
beer.
like my grandmother's tablecloth, but it like a really nice version
Tiny-
of my grandmother's tablecloth.
A really nice tiny version.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that she breaks out for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what this is. But again, total, just like Cheney said, hold my beer. Look at what we did. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, to show the cape and look at that stitching, look at the pattern. You know, there's a wire in there, the head sculpts. This is nice, man. This is really nice. So the question is now, how deep are they going to get with this?
Oh, this will probably be it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mafex really does seem to like to just like they just dip their toes. Like, you know.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any other characters from this movie at all.
You don't think even the bad guy?
No.
Just the bad guy?
No.
We'll get the Rock as Black Adam eventually. And that's
if that happens in the second movie for sure.
Uh-huh.
But the bad thing about that is the guy that helped write this that made this what it is, like this, Aquaman and Wonder Woman, Jeff Johns, they kicked him to the curb. So he did those 3 movies and they're like, yeah, you're out, go. He was supposed to be like
that sucks.
like the lead creative coordinator guy or whatnot, and he did his job for Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Shazam, and then they're like, yeah, you got to go. You're done.
I agree with you guys, though. It was an enjoyable movie.
Oh, it was. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And then to have this figure with it now, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. This came out clean, man.
Yeah.
Isn't there supposed to be a bubblegum head? Is that like, is the bubblegum just not in that picture?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. There was one where he was blowing a bubble. That's right.
Let me see if I can.
Do you think that's the one to the left? The non-smiling?
Yeah, the mouth looks a little bit weird in that one, so maybe it's like the bubble isn't attached to the head, or I don't know.
Let's see. Let me try and find it here. Hold on. Keep talking.
It's really nice. I like it. Do you see the fingers with the electricity coming out of it on the side there? And then what is that? Is that a cell phone?
Yes.
Powering someone's cell phone and exploding it. It's cute.
Okay, no,
right. I think that's what you get there.
I think that other one is the drinking one. Where he's drinking soda.
Soda.
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't get a bubble.
No, you get the drinking base. Here, I'll just bring it up.
So did I just totally make up the bubblegum head? I'm like combining it because of like an old advertisement and like a Harley Quinn figure.
Or maybe you just got Jubilee on the mind. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
mean,
was
like, honestly,
thinking Jubilee too.
I definitely today my mind has been exploded. So that's
yeah. My wife asked me how my mental health was earlier. I was just I don't know today. So I'm not sure. Oh, well, this is just too small. We can't see anything here. What about here?
That's a cool figure though.
See, so he comes with like the case of sodas, and then he is drinking the said soda. So Yeah, it's weird. The prototype pictures here, they don't do this figure justice. Like it actually looks better than these.
Oh, that's the stupid
Mm.
face he's making where he's doing the dance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got the duck lips going.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Then with the duck lips, can you throw Jubilee bubblegum in there?
I don't see why not. You can make me mess
Right?
with it to make it fit. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
Ryan
any
Skinner
bubblegum.
agrees with you, Adam. He thought the same that there was a bubblegum head, and Smash Lab thinks that you're thinking of El Sinestro's pick that he did.
I know. I'm in the chat talking to them. Come on. What's up with the
If you
one?
remember, we're
What's
doing a
up with the
listening
one
show
picture where
too.
he's got his
So
hood up? Like, what did he never did that in the movie? Did he? Like, I know his cape has the hood, but he never put the hood up in the movie, did he?
I don't remember, honestly. I do know that when they came out with that whole hood thing, for the new 52, I was like, that's about the coolest thing they could have done for him. Like, give him a hood like that he wears. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Hmm.
I really, really liked that. All right. Well, that was Mayfex Shazam coming out. And then last night, Ami Ami hit everybody up that ordered the Ultra Instinct Goku SH Figure Arts. So if you ordered that, you probably got an email saying, hey, give us our money. We'll send you your toy. So I did, and hopefully I'll be getting it, next week sometime. Hopefully. So I think we beat around the bush long enough, huh? It's time to talk about the real deal.
Let's
The,
go.
the infinite sadness.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so they canceled Comic Con. Let's go
Womp
with
womp womp.
let's go around the table here. Ernie, thoughts?
really makes me wonder, are people scrambling at this moment company wise as far as any type of exclusives? This is a lot of money makers for even smaller businesses, smaller people who do art prints, and not only the figures, but Entertainment Earth feeds off of it for other stuff. So I wonder how this is going to go, because if it just goes straight online, wow. Not only that, but this was a mass gathering for the last 50 years. And
Right.
how, I mean, was excited to see Dario again. And with this like out of the picture, it is a very damper on spirits and anything. But then I tried to forget that and just think now, how is this going to be approached right now? Everybody going to go straight to YouTube live shows and just, this is what we're coming out with, little presentations like that, and then immediately you got to hit the website.
Mm-hmm. Dario?
It's funny because we were actually talking about this last night on the show, and we said exactly what came out today about like the whole ticketing thing, and like as much as I was still planning on going, deep down I knew that it wasn't gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
I was still looking for plane tickets. I still, I had everything ready. It was just a matter of just buying the tickets and going. But deep down, like I told them yesterday, I knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
But like the thing that told me the most that it probably won't happen at this point is when they extended everybody over here to be out of school to like May now. So I was like, well, if it's gonna keep going like that, I don't see anything happening within the next 2 months. It's way too soon for them to do like everything. Like
Yeah.
I was telling my wife, if even if they've had it, people could still be sick and then cause that to keep it going. And that's the last thing you want. And one of the questions that Rich asked us was, even if they did have it, would you be cautious in going? And I said, yes, I would be not afraid or scared, but like I would be cautious, and I would still probably have a mask and gloves on and tell people to back up off me if they get too close. But it just sucks that now it's like official. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now knowing that it's like, well, it's a wrap. This was one of the biggest ones, and now with this being gone, like Ernie said, there's no other way to do it but to do it online, no matter what it is.
Mhm.
And what like it at this point, 2020 is over.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
Adam?
Yeah, I'm just exactly what you guys are saying. Like that, I kind of the writing was on the wall. It was obvious that this was going to happen, but it's just a bummer that it is. Hasbro seems to be on top of it. They're already, they announced their fan thing, Fan Fridays, and they're already talking about doing reveals and pre-orders. Where it's like that's obviously going to be where like stuff like exclusives and everything go. I think the
Yeah.
companies in general are going to be able to do that. I think that in all honesty, I don't know this firsthand, but I would assume that a lot of the companies are actually breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief on exclusives because you had China was affected for a good month and a half, 2 months. That had to have slowed down production of stuff that were like exclusives are already being manufactured.
Yeah.
Like this is months ahead of time. So it's like Comic-Con exclusives would have been one of the things that they were currently not working on when their country was shut down.
Right.
So that could have put them in jeopardy for having exclusives at the show had it happened. So I think that there's probably a little bit of like, oh well, we don't have to worry about air freight bringing exclusives in at the last minute to have them at the show, like because it's a lot more expensive. And I know a lot of companies do that as well, where it's like if you don't have that month at the end to get something on a boat to California, you got to get it on an airplane, and it's way more expensive. So it's like I bet even the guys like Four Horsemen and stuff that do the show, it's like like there's got to be a lot of people out there that are like this is probably for the best. We can do some online stuff. So I think in general it's good, but it's a bummer. It's like it's I think the biggest thing is not being able to see all my friends, like being able to see you guys, getting to see guys that I don't see like on a regular basis. Like that's the part that bums me out. I mean, like I'm not gonna miss the crazy crowds waiting in lines, too much for food that I have to wait forever for, like it's like that stuff is like fine. I don't miss that at all, but getting to see people, that's the part that bums me out the most.
Yeah, I, the same sentiments as you guys. I knew it was, bound to happen, but I still just kind of like was like, well, maybe, who knows? Like, it's not official yet. It's not official in my mind. And then today was like, okay, it's officially not happening. And like, this is really like the one thing that like I look forward to every year. Like, it's the one thing that I'm just like, oh man, like, this is gonna be cool. I can't wait. I get to see people that I don't get to see the rest of the year. I get to do a lot of things that I don't usually get to do. So it's like, it's very similar to what Dario said. It's like, dude, the year's a wrap for me now. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm just going to go to sleep till next summer then.
Yeah, I mean, like I agree. As a New York transplant, like I look forward to New York Comic Con too. Like I fly from LA to New York to go to New York Comic Con, and I honestly I don't see New York Comic Con happen. Like it's just unless there's a miracle cure, I don't think that any of these conventions are going to happen. Just because like it's I mean, besides the fact that the Javits Center is currently a hospital, like it's like literally set up as a hospital right now. So it's like I don't think that unless a miracle drug comes out that's like, oh, no one's gonna get this anymore. Like I don't see conventions happening until they get a handle on all this.
Yeah, it definitely is a huge bummer because it's just like, okay, well, and it's really strange because you actually, within the last couple days, even over here, people have started protesting. They're just like, yeah, no, we want out now. Like, we want out of our houses now. We're over this. So
And that's another thing. Like I was telling my wife, like they're all right. So if they say, let's go back to normal, we open up everything, and we're still gonna have this thing, right? Like there's still gonna be people that are gonna be sick, and that's just gonna make everything just literally keep going and going and going and going, and it'll never stop. The only true way to stop it is to completely shut down everything, but that would make us nervous more than what we people already are now. So you can't do that. So it's like a lose-lose. You know what I mean? We're losing out on everything fun that we were looking forward to.
yeah,
But then
everybody
it's
is. I mean,
yeah, no matter what it is, like you're just missing out on a bunch of stuff because
and I know the whole reason for us doing this show is so we can get away from these topics, but this one's kind of like right in our face.
yeah,
It's really like, hey, you're gonna have to acknowledge me today. So, that's kind of why we're talking about it. So I don't mean to bring anybody down because it's not, I'm not trying to do that today. This sucks, and it's what I guess has to happen. So,
and like Adam said, the thing with the exclusives, like I agree with him completely. With the companies, just a big sigh of relief because who knows? Look at all the stuff getting pushed back already.
yeah, I think
You know what I mean?
I think that a lot of the companies are, some of them are just going to go, all right, we're just going to put it up online, and because a lot of the stuff is either already made or in the process, like.
Yeah, I think not only so Hasbro did announce their Fan Friday thing, but I believe NECA tweeted or posted something about they had 4 exclusives that they're going to make available to everyone. But I believe that everyone is everyone in the United States. They're still not doing international, but I believe that they posted something about that somewhere. I mean, like, I am just speaking about this off the cuff right now. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but I think that happened earlier at some point today.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it yet. Ernie?
I haven't either.
Oh man, I'm on Prospect is on point.
Yeah.
I think it might have been a whole
You also
Twitter.
said there was a bubble gum head.
Womp, womp, womp.
NECA tweeted 2 hours ago. It says, definitely feel the void, but health and safety comes first. We'll do a virtual con on those days and make it fun. That's a promise. SDC reveals exclusives, shenanigans like normal.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Bubblegum head.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, the whole online thing just seems kind of cheap to me and bums me out even more. I don't know why. I shouldn't feel that way. I should be like, all right, cool. At least we're going to try and make something. We're going to make the best of the worst, But I'm just like,
because
no.
it's like you guys were saying, the Comic-Con is not about us literally going to the con and buying all the exclusives and whatever things we want to get. It literally, like last year, my first year going over there, I did not, by the second day, I didn't give 2 damns about going inside the con because I had a blast just hanging out with everybody that was around me.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. It's like the convention floor itself is a bit of a chore.
Yeah.
Like it's like, and like even like the gas lamp in San Diego, that the little area that everyone kind of congregates, it's like it's a little bit of a chore. And it's like living in California, I've actually only been to San Diego like once or twice when Comic-Con wasn't going on. And it's like, San Diego's beautiful. It's awesome.
It's
when
very
it's
mellow,
Comic-Con,
too.
It's like, it's ridiculous. It's a whole nother world. And it's like,
It's a madhouse.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that really bums me out is like everybody said, is going to see everybody and hanging out with everybody. Like last year, I bought like maybe like 4 or 5 exclusives, and only 2 of them were like for me. I
Yeah.
didn't even go in there thinking about. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this and that, and I was like, I'm not buying anything. I can't even bring it back with me on the plane. And I literally didn't buy anything. I had more fun just hanging out, chilling, hanging out with Cheney like most of the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Dario, if you I just mentioned this in the chat. If you're down for buying a super cheap plane ticket, once Frankensons opens back up, we should do another Toy Amigos meetup at Frankensons, and you can probably fly out for like $50 or something.
Yeah, that's one thing that is going to happen. Like, airplane tickets are going to be dirt cheap when they finally start letting people fly around. You know.
Yeah, like I was looking for the prices, and the cheapest I found them was $180, and I even told my wife, I'm like, dude, we should get them now. And then something was just like, nah, just keep waiting. Because like I said, deep down I knew this was not going to happen. And again, like I said, 2020 ended in February because I don't see anything going back to normal. I know people are having hopes for maybe New York Comic-Con. I can tell you this right now, like Adam said, the Javits Center is literally a hospital. We are not having New York Comic-Con.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah, not unless there's like literally. I think that the only hope for it is a widespread miracle drug. That's the only thing. Otherwise, like there's no way that anyone's going to risk it. Companies aren't going to risk it. People aren't going to risk it. It's like yeah, it's too crazy. But Frankensons, I'm telling you guys, we wear gloves, we wear masks. Think about like the photos will be adorable. It'll be all of us 6 feet apart from one another with gloves, masks on. It'll be great. It'll have to be a really wide shot from far away to show everyone, social distancing from one another. But like, hey, man, we got this. We got this, guys.
Yeah.
How crazy are the times we live in that when I wear glove and mask, I'm welcomed in. But last year, if I wore a glove and mask, run. You're getting robbed.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I went to the gas station today, and I was like, "Oh, better put my mask on." Like I was thinking that as I was walking in. I'm all, normally, if I walked in like this, people would think I'm trying to rob the place. Like,
I went to go pick up food. I'm literally sitting in the car, looking in the rear view, adjusting my mask, and I'm like, what is this? Is this a movie?
yeah,
like I'm just like, stick them up.
Yeah, you're all, who am I right now? I don't even know what's happening.
Seriously, man. it just sucks. Like, it just sucks. With everything going on, every little thing getting canceled. The only hope that I kind of had that San Diego might get reopened was the hopes that, the projections that you guys, the numbers were supposed to be that you guys thought we're going to have weren't as bad.
They still aren't. They're still not as bad as they've been projecting over here. And that's why people are protesting right now.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that was like keeping me hopeful, like, oh, maybe it could still happen. You know what I mean?
But you got to think about it too. Like something like a show as big as SDCC, like that's international, man. Like there's people that come from all around the world, and there's people that are going to be like, I'm not going to risk that this year. Like it's just we're going to stay home. Or there's even people that are just like, yeah, no, like everything is completely in shambles around here. That's the last thing on my mind. I feel very fortunate and, fortunate and blessed to be like the worst thing happening to me right now is, oh man, they canceled Comic-Con. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like things could be a lot worse. So, I know I probably sound horrible, like just even being bummed out about it. Like I don't, but at the end of the day, it's just like, well, it could be a lot worse. Like, have they said anything about
being bummed out is the right attitude? It's like, don't be angry about it, but everyone can be I'm upset. Like it sucks, like I'm going to miss seeing people, man. Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
It sucks.
So what do you think is going to happen with Celebration, Ernie?
That hurts a lot. Yeah. I really don't see Celebration happening. at all. I mean, Disney has no plans on reopening right now. Iger took back control after giving it away to try and figure something out, and it really sucks. My main two things were Comic Con this year to go say hi to our extended family that keeps growing every year that I love so much, and just that Cheney, I'm all about talking with the people and meeting everybody and just saying hi and what's up, and it grows every year, and that's so freaking cool. And then I was so stoked for Celebration. I had tickets for the weekend, I had a hotel, I had the Disney day, and I worked my ass off to get those, and now nothing. And that really really sucks. And again, I get your feeling, not trying to say it in that way. Yeah, I'm blessed to be working and to still be out there. But when it comes to something, this is all we do. We don't do sports. We don't do concerts. We don't do bars that we got this. Like this is all I do. This is it. This is what I save up for the year. So it sucks. I get if it rolls over to the next one, but people are in the same I'm in the same boat with other people now as far as the hotels has. So with this announcement today, has anybody heard about the hotels?
No, no one said anything about the hotels.
Because hotels in general, as all this hit, was too bad so sad. Sorry, you paid already.
Oh, for
There's
Celebration?
For other things going around, like the Disney area,
Oh, yeah.
families that had vacations and everything,
Yeah.
they were not refunding.
Wow.
Kind of. Yes. Oh yeah. I personally had a couple friends who were hitting me up and was like, are you serious? And I'm like, wow, man, like I understand they say good neighbor because you guys have stayed in one across the street,
Yeah.
but that isn't a Disney property. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's somebody else.
Those are some of those people that are just hunkered down holding that property, and they've been holding it for the last like 2 or 3 generations. Because every year Disney tries to buy
absolutely.
them out.
And so I knowing the area and what's going on, I'm really bummed about that. So we'll have to see. But Dario said about New York Comic Con and other people are agreeing. And I have to say the same thing about Celebration. That's what got me today. I kind of got a double hit of it from hearing Comic Con and then just knowing, okay, well, Celebration's going to be next.
Yeah. And looks like Mervine said PowerCon has just been canceled as well.
No, that came out with the same thing with San Diego. I posted it up on the Raw Live Unedited page, and it got postponed to March. But who knows about that too,
Yeah.
Like I was telling the guys last night. I don't remember exactly what it was that I saw, but I remember seeing a tweet earlier this week saying that there were no plans of something coming back in 2020. Like it's postponed to like the summer of 2021 or something. And I was like, okay, that just means everything's going to be a wrap and it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much donezo.
Yeah, like as far as hotels not trying to give you money back in the beginning, it's because maybe there wasn't that, like stay at home thing, and it was still like up in the air of what the hell we're doing.
Correct.
But now it's like you have no choice, like who's really staying in hotels? Like, why would you be in a hotel unless you're out of town or coming from somewhere else, like work or something,
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not really traveling, what are you really holding on for? Like I would assume they would be like, you know what, hey, because like, what are you gonna do if I have a reservation? Like I have an Airbnb booked, but if I still like, even if we would, I talked about like with Andre and Adrian and everybody, even if Comic-Con was canceled, I'm still going to San Diego. But what's the point of going to San Diego if everybody's still in that stay in place, and nothing is open? Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah. Well, the other part too is or even that, or even just if it's canceled, it's like I'm not gonna go. Like I'll tell you right now, if it's canceled, there's no reason. Like if they opened up like a lot of like restaurants and bars and stuff, and people could kind of like move around, like, and it's canceled, I'm not gonna go down there. There's no reason. There's no reason whatsoever for me to go down there, like
Yeah.
at all. You know. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. It sucks. I hate it, but these are the times that we live in right now. So we've just got to push forward and I guess save up our monies until later. So, hopefully things are getting better, but reportedly numbers are going down and whatnot. So
Yeah,
in
for
most
you guys.
places, yeah. So, on a lighter note, Rectangular had hit me up and said that Entertainment Earth. What the heck was that? Entertainment Earth had Wild Child from the Age of Apocalypse wave
Just Wild Child?
in stock. Just Wild Child.
Totally random.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll go here.
That's let's see. In Brad Harper in the chat said that Dorkside Toys has the new Black Series Star Wars Hoth Trooper, the one that has the two different faceplates for army building. I'm cursing myself now that I said that out loud in on the show. It's like, no, I want to get it before any of you guys. Need that thing.
Yeah, see that's when you order it and then go, all right, I just ordered it, so you guys need to go.
Curses.
Yeah.
Why? This is why I'm just a prospect. I'm not that smart yet, guys.
Yeah. See?
You went all the way to the end, Cheney.
What?
You went all the way to the end.
Oh, I went the fast one, not the slow one. Silly me. That's why everything was not.
Yeah, you went from
visible.
1 to 41.
Yeah, I was all, whoa, hey there.
And when you were scrolling to that one, I only saw the whole case said still for pre-order.
Yeah, no, I've seen the link already. It's up.
Oh,
It is definitely up because someone else messaged me as well and said, "Hey man, it's right here." I'm like, "Thank you so much. You're a kind soul." I'll have to look up his name and give him a shout out. So Beast, Dark Beast, still coming in May. Who's singing?
Sorry, my kids.
I didn't know what was going on there. It's like, who's singing here? Well, Johnny's not on today. We had a real fun show last night with Bill Maru, the toy mechanic.
I love that guy. I listened to the show last night and chatted along with you guys, but
Yes.
he is the sweetest dude, and he does like the toy god work. Like it's like he does some amazing stuff. Anyone that doesn't follow him on Instagram, they really need to get it together and start following him, because like he shows a lot of the behind the scenes, like him repairing the joints and making joints out of screws and grinding other stuff down. And it's like, man, as someone who like works on toys and has been making toys for a long time, he is like, he should be doing that. Like he is awesome. He gets it. And like, I love like, he should go talk to McFarlane about, adding bicep swivels and thigh swivels to their Spawn toy.
Right.
Seriously, because he's doing it for everyone else.
Yes. And like you said earlier, he literally is one of the nicest, awesome people you'll ever come in contact with.
Yeah.
I really can't say enough about Billy. He's good people, man, through and through. So yes, you can add to cart Wild Child, only Wild Child right now. In stock, usually leaves warehouse in 1 to 2 business days.
Well, that's exciting for you.
What was it last night? That's cool. That's awesome.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So what do we got going on in the chat here, guys?
Hold on.
Dario, you got it?
No, you can go ahead. I wasn't even near mine.
Oh, okay.
Amy,
Nothing.
putting everyone on the spot.
Everybody was
I
just
know, right?
everybody was just talking about the huge elephant in the room that we had to address, even though this isn't what we've been trying to do, but it was just too hard hitting today that we had to. So everybody was the same, probably online, exclusives. We're gonna pray for Strawberry Fields convention to still go through. He has another one that he's hoping goes. Just
That shall not be named.
right. Just to send a shout out to everybody who's on today. It's funny because we got 20 people watching, but only 10 likes, but that's okay.
Oh, come
Mervine
on,
Smash,
people.
Mervine Smash Labs, Colossal Custom, Cars 1, 2, 2, 3, D Rasper, Thick Nick, Brad Harper. Brad Harper is also the one who said he sent you the link.
I'm working it on. I'm
Thank you,
working on
Brad.
it.
Thank you, Brad.
Ryan Skinner. Who else? Lago Figs, Thunder Crow. Who else? Felipe was in here. A lot of people are down for a Frank and Sons meetup again, if that does become available.
Masks and gloves, 6 feet apart.
Mhm.
Got it.
I'll tell you
Was-
what. The second that they announce that, and that it's gonna be a thing where we can go down there again, you bet that we're gonna set up a meetup and we're all going down there and hanging out, because man,
Sounds good.
I miss people.
Yeah, for reals. Captain McKay was in here. Same thing too. Just everybody repeating their thoughts. The next one everybody was wondering that should be coming down the line was Decon, which is in November. So we'll have to see. Mervine said the same thing about Celebration. He was wondering about that. We already addressed PowerCon. Thunder Crow is really just heartbroken because he just wanted to hear Cheney's crusty laugh.
I'll see what I can do. Let me work on it here.
Nice. And that's about it. Nick had a toy question. Does anybody know what's going on with Mezco Harley or the NECA Halloween 3-pack? Kind of at a freeze right now. Maybe just in general stuff, probably.
Well,
Well,
go ahead, Odario.
no, I was gonna say, I think he said he got it from Big Bad. Just check the dates on the Big Bad website, because I know a lot of other people have posted pictures of them with that Halloween NECA 3-pack, and it just might be from where they got it from. So you might want to check Big Bad if that's where you got it from, because Big Bad always has a later date than everybody else.
That's very true.
And then
And Donovan's Art just joined us.
Oh.
Hello, welcome to the show.
hello. And the other thing too with Mezco is you never really know with their release schedule. Like, what was it? Cyclops was supposed to come out, like a long time ago, and then it finally came out. So, it's tough to say, and especially with everything going on, that might push things back even more. So, it's real tough to say right now.
I mean, like, I'm just gonna say that, like, I'm sorry, Nick. I don't care about the Mezco Harley because I just want my Mezco Baron Benz to ship. Like, I want them to focus on shipping that to me since he's supposedly coming soon. So, the Harley looks great. I'm sure that she has single elbows. So,
Yeah. Yeah, eventually it'll come out, because I ordered both of them myself, so I'm just kind of like, all right, when it comes out, it'll come out.
I'm likely gonna end up picking up Harley after the fact. I just wanted to see like how much disappointment in the range of motion first, and then
Well, you already know
I'll
it's that
reluctantly
Catwoman
buy it.
body. Now, you already know it's that Catwoman body. Like, you know what you're getting yourself into. So it's just like
so yeah, I'm gonna be bummed. I'm
Yeah.
like but it's
single jointed knees and elbows. That's what you're gonna get. So don't even get your hopes up.
Man, Cheney, you're a bummer today, dude.
Dude, I
Jeez.
know. I'm sorry. Honestly, like I just today I'm not my normal self. I heard about what happened and I walked into my toy room and I didn't even bother turning the lights on, and my wife walked in and she's like, "Oh my god, you're really sitting in the dark?" I'm like, "Leave me alone."
Morrissey was on, then The Cure started right
No,
after.
not even any music. Like it was bad. Like I was just like,
Whoa, no music.
yeah. That'll be later. Like I'll like, all right, let me just go ahead and kick on some Cure here, or some Joy
Yeah.
Division, you know.
Dario, be ready for the text tonight.
Yep. Just I figure I'll imbibe a couple spirits tonight and just pass out on the couch. So it all works. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm just today is not my day. I'm not firing at all cylinders. So I apologize if I'm not giving everybody 100% today.
Don't worry. It's Friday. We get a reset. The weekend's coming up.
Yes.
Monday, we will definitely be back out. If you guys go out for essentials this weekend, hit up your Walgreens. Walgreens is getting stuff in. Walmart has shippers showing up. Maybe even seeing this come in, the new Age of Apocalypse wave might be there, but they've re-hit on the Hobgoblin wave. They've got in that new Star Wars shipper with the brand new 40th anniversary, with the whole new wave of Black Series, with the Commander Bly and the Dooku and what's her name, Carrie Russell. Those figures, those are cool figures. Those 40th anniversary on the retro cards. You have the retro figures in. You got Boba helmets galore. If you see one, grab one. So you got stuff showing up that just may be able to lift your spirits and be out there and grab a little something extra. Last night on the show, somebody found Rocksteady and Bebop on the shelf sitting there when they went to Target. Yeah, that's very cool. And they had been searching and searching. So who knows?
Yeah, there was
Dario got in the Beltran brothers head. I'm real jealous about that.
That looks good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
yeah, it looks real nice. Real nice.
Yeah,
I can't remember whose page I saw. Somebody already took that one and painted it green and threw it on their classic. And it looks sick too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, gosh dang it. It looked real nice, right?
It did. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's very cool. So stuff to look forward to this weekend as far as if you ordered that head, that's going to be coming in. I'm sure Sunday you guys will get your shipping notification for your Mezco figure.
Hopefully. I hope so.
Look at that. That's awesome.
That make me super happy if I get that shipping notification for Baron Benz. I'll be like, all right, cool. Now I'll just go put Dio Holy Diver on again.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, all right, let's do it. So we have pretty much run out of time. I wanted to say there was a whole case of the Crimson Dynamo wave at my Target this morning.
Oh man, I have Winter Soldier. I really want Crossbones.
Man, you should. I almost grabbed it too. I almost just picked it up because I was looking at it. I'm like, I bet you there's someone I know that needs
and I need
this.
What's his name for my Hulk?
Which one?
Leader.
Oh no. This was the Black Widow wave, the Crimson Dynamo wave.
Oh,
Ernie, you're thinking of the video game wave.
Yeah, you're thinking of Abomination. Yeah.
I need Leader, Mach 1, Captain Marvel. What else from that wave?
Hey, on the Captain Marvel though, was there any difference between the Sandman one?
What are you talking about?
You mean the Miss Marvel?
Oh, you're talking about the Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
isn't that the one in that wave?
He has face printing, I think, or something.
What is it? The boots are different on the Miss Marvel.
The Captain Marvel that I want is the boy one, the one that's dead.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, the blonde guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, I guess it's time to wrap it up. I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend. And you guys have anything else you want to add?
I posted on my stories. I got that cool order in from Marauders Gun Runners, guys.
Oh man,
So-
that was cool.
Anyone that's bummed out on the GI Joes not having realistic weapons, Marauders Gun Runners, dude, they have some good stuff. I posted pictures of my Snake Eyes holding two different. I'm not a gun guy. Two different like machine gun things, and then my pistol thing. Like
You
it's like
lost
whatever.
all of your steam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, like that's the thing. It's like I
don't even care though.
No,
That's
it's
full
they're
toy
realistic.
guy.
They're
Yeah.
real guns, and they're cool. And
Yeah.
They
look
have
realistic.
rifles and they have pistols, and that's about as
Yeah.
much I
Yeah.
know.
Well, I think like the greatest part is like I think in my first story where I like posted about it, I did hashtag pew pew.
Yes.
That's, and that's the noise they make for me, guys. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
When I'm playing with them in my bathtub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what those are either. But your description, I know what they were.
Mhm.
That's funny. That's funny. Mervine, before we leave out of here, be sure and throw up your PSA for the chat squad in order for everybody to get notifications, which Adam has verified.
It works. It works, guys. The little bell.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mr. Dario, where can we find you?
You can find me here every week, every day on the Quickie Mini episodes and on the Instagram, Facebook, and toymigos.com.
Ernie?
Here, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They're Not Dolls, Quickie Mini, and Starlight Digest. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Alrighty. Well, with that being said, I am Cheney180.
The Fallen Fett.
I'm 80s, baby.
And I'm prospect playing with myself.
And where can we find you again?
Oh, here whenever you guys have me.
There you go.
And I'm playing with myself on Facebook and Instagram. Everyone who's listening knows me already.
All right. Well, maybe there's a new viewer that's like, hey, who is this guy? I want to dig deeper and find out who he really is and what he's really about.
Gross.
All right. Well, with that said, remember, guys, they're not dolls.